These advanced manipulation techniques, priming. Priming involves introducing a stimulus to influence a person's subsequent behavior without their conscious awareness. For example, showing words related to old age can make people walk more slowly afterward. This technique is based on the idea that exposure to a certain stimulus can activate related concepts in the brain, thus influencing behavior unconsciously. Anchoring is the cognitive bias where people rely heavily on the first piece of information, the anchor, when making decisions. For example, if a car is initially priced at $30,000, any subsequent discounts will seem more significant compared to if the initial price was $20,000. This technique is often used in negotiations and pricing strategies. Framing involves presenting the same information in different ways to influence decision-making. For example, a surgery with a 90% success rate sounds more favorable than one with a 10% failure rate, even though both statements are statistically identical. The framing effect can significantly impact choices and perceptions. Mirroring. Mirroring is the technique of subtly imitating another person's behavior, body language, or speech patterns to build rapport and trust. When people feel that they are being mirrored, they often perceive the other person as more empathetic and understanding. This can be particularly effective in sales, negotiations, and building personal connections. Social proof is based on the principle that people tend to follow the actions of the majority. This can be used in marketing by showing testimonials, reviews, or the number of people who have bought a product. Seeing that others have made a certain choice increases the likelihood that someone else will make the same choice. Reciprocity. Reciprocity is the social norm of responding to a positive action with another positive action, creating a sense of obligation. For example, if a salesperson gives a small gift or a free sample, the customer may feel more inclined to make a purchase. This technique leverages the human tendency to return favors. Scarcity. Scarcity leverages the idea that people value something more when it is perceived as scarce or limited. This can be seen in marketing tactics such as limited time offers or only a few items left in stock. The fear of missing out, FOMO, drives people to act quickly to secure the scarce item. Foot in the door. The foot in the door technique involves starting with a small request that is likely to be accepted, followed by a larger request. Once someone agrees to the small request, they are more likely to comply with the larger request due to a desire for consistency. For example, asking for a small donation first and then requesting a larger one later. Door in the face. The door in the face technique involves making a large, often unreasonable request that is likely to be refused, followed by a smaller, more reasonable request. The smaller request seems more acceptable by comparison, increasing the likelihood of compliance. For instance, asking for a large donation first, then following up with a request for a smaller amount. 10. Authority involves leveraging perceived expertise or authority to influence others' decisions and behavior. People are more likely to follow the advice or directives of someone they perceive as an authority figure. This can be seen in advertising with endorsements from experts or celebrities, or in a workplace where employees follow the instructions of a respected manager. Understanding and recognizing these manipulation techniques can help you use them ethically in persuasion and guard against them when they are used in manipulative ways.